Dobermans are definitely at the top of the list when it comes to ranking canines. However, the world is filled with strong and mighty dogs, and there will always be a bigger fish, or let's just say in this case a bigger dog. That's exactly what we have put together for you today. Meet the top 6 dogs that we believe are absolutely capable of defeating a dog as ferocious as a Doberman. Hit that like and subscribe button, and without further ado, let's dive right in. First up, we have the Pressa Canaria. Now, this canine friend is also known by the title Dogo Canario, and one of the things it's most significantly known for is being a powerful Mastiff type breed. Originating from the Canary Islands, the Pressa Canaria weighs around 85 to 140 pounds and stands at a height of 22 to 26 inches tall. That's pretty big in the canine world. Known best for their guarding instincts, these dogs have a pretty intimidating presence. Allow us to describe what we mean by intimidating though. First up, they have really large heads, and let's not forget to mention their broad shoulders. They're also known to have pretty thick bones. Guess we won't be worrying much about their safety when it comes to fighting most dogs. Speaking of their coat, it's short and very smooth, and they also boast a range of colors, including black, brown, fawn, silver, and orange. They also have nice brittle patterns, which are a distinctive feature of theirs. Another characteristic physical trait would have to be their higher rear end. Why is this feature so significant? It's their higher rear end that gives them cat-like agility despite being humongous. If a dog is known to be strong, we just know for a fact that his bite force has a role to play in it too, and this is where they possess a ferocious bite force indeed, which exceeds 540 psi. These are some of the reasons why this breed is known to be able to rival even strong breeds like our buddy the Doberman. Let's just say their long historical breeding made them great livestock guardians and herding dogs, which played a good role in their incredible features. But then again, their strength and aggressiveness require a bit of experience to be able to handle them, and no Pressa Canario can be maintained without thorough training. Next up, we have the Boral. Now, this breed is a pretty formidable breed from South Africa. It's another one of those breeds that come in the category of a stronger dog. They are also pretty courageous and have crazy amazing instincts. The Boral were originally bred to guard homesteads and livestock, a very crucial point to take into consideration as that could be why they are so large and powerful. They also boast a pretty scary bite force which can exceed up to 450 psi. I mean, that's some crazy bite force right there. This is exactly why the Boral is known to have one of the strongest bites among domestic dog breeds. They can very easily deliver a powerful and decisive force, and let's not forget to mention how huge they are. They possess a muscular build and substantial size, often weighing between 150 to 200 pounds, which of course only adds to their physical dominance. While there might be other breeds like the Mastiff, St. Bernard, Rottweiler, and Kangal, which are considered very strong, the Boral sure have an interesting mix of raw power, stealth, and incredible protective instincts. So, does a Doberman stand a chance? We absolutely think not. Compared to a Doberman, a Boral's weight and bite force give it a pretty good advantage in terms of physical confrontation. They're also a loyal bunch of canines if of course they are trained the right way. Next, we're going to go with number 4, which is the cane Corso. Now, this majestic breed is definitely one worth mentioning when we talk about the strong boys. The cane Corso is a muscular working dog, and my, what a robust demeanor it has. They were always known to be one of the most reliable dogs even back in ancient Rome. What makes these dogs so incredible is the fact that they fear almost nothing. These furry canines are not just any ordinary large breed, they are renowned for being incredible protectors with a rich history. While they sure have an impressive size that also makes it one of the reasons they require consistent training, this also says a lot about how they might not be able to make the best dogs for a household. Unless of course the owner is well versed in maintaining aggressive dogs. If trained well, the cane Corso can be quite gentle and loving companions. If you like athletic dogs who you can count on to protect you, then the cane Corso would be an excellent choice to go for. Now, though they might look pretty scary, cane Corsos can be affectionate and gentle given the right amount of socialization and training. One could never point a finger at their loyalty, and they tend to prioritize their owners over everything. They develop strong bonds with their owners, which only enhances their protective instincts. And you want to know something more about these big boys? The cane Corsos also have a moderate barking tendency, but their deep resonant barks can sure disrupt the peace if not managed and can be loud enough to scare a grown man away. But this again is another factor that can be solved with just the right amount of training. Another thing with this breed of canines is that when you do train them, it is always better to use positive reinforcement rather than punishment to maintain their confidence and trust. Historically, cane Corsos were even used as guard dogs, war dogs, and skill hunters. More reasons why our buddy the Doberman is going to have to step out the ring if it ever has to encounter a cane Corso. Surprisingly, this breed faced near extinction following World War I and II, but thanks to the breeders who know the cane Corso's worth, they revived it in the 1970s. The first cane Corso arrived in the United States in 1988, and the American Kennel Club recognized them in the working group in 2010. Taking into consideration their power, strength, and also their alertness and agility, all of these characteristics put together can assure us that most dogs just do not stand a chance against them in a physical fight or confrontation. Some of the best ways to bring out the qualities in these cane Corsos would be by exposing them to various situations, people, and other animals to ensure they grow into well-rounded and well-behaved adults. With the right training and care, the cane Corsos can be a loyal and gentle giant, with emphasis on the giant as well as an effective guardian. Next on our list, developed in Brazil, the Brazilian Mastiff is a humongous working dog and is known a little too well for one thing in particular: its superb tracking ability. Yes, this aggressive canine has an impeccable tracking ability unmatched by most other dog breeds. They also possess a pretty unforgiving, impetuous temperament, which of course will only come in handy when fighting. But these dogs are quite interesting. They have a different way of dealing with things. When a Brazilian Mastiff finds its target, it does not necessarily attack immediately, but rather holds it at bay. It does this as long as it needs to until the hunter arrives. And how smart is that? With their wit and strength combined, they can very easily be some of the best protective dogs out there. With all these qualities, the Brazilian Mastiff was and still is used as a guard dog and a shepherd dog for herding livestock, and as a hunting dog for tracking and controlling large prey. So Doberman versus Fila? Fila for the win. Now, funny enough, this dog isn't exactly found in America. Instead, the American Akita is a dog with a huge physique that slightly differs in physical appearance from the Akita. You could say it's the Japanese type of this breed. These dogs have been known since time immemorial to have been used tremendously by ordinary working dogs for hundreds of years in Japan. They've also got some pretty neat fighting skills, having originated in Japan's northern mountains in 1603, and came from the Akita region dogs called Mataji Akitas, which were used as fighting dogs. And if they've been trained well enough, they can very easily tackle even humongous bears. And if they can handle even bears, we just know that they're a lot stronger than the average Doberman. And finally, we've come to the last one on our list, the German Shepherd. Let's just say that we saved the best for last. This large-sized working dog that originated in Germany is a working dog that developed originally for herding sheep for as long as mankind can remember. But because strength has always been one of their strongest suits, they are often the preferred breed for many types of work. What kinds, you might be wondering? Well, some of these jobs include disability assistance, search and rescue police, and even military roles. And that's all for today's video. So which of these dogs would you bet on? Feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel before you leave. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. But before you go, do you want to know the most fearless dog breeds in the world? Well, if you check out this video, you'll be able to find out the bravest dog breeds here on planet Earth.